Ah, the stones along the path. Where did those stones go? Ah, here's a couple of stones. I share the stones of path with you. Think about it. How each one of these stones is different than a pebble, or a piece of dust along the path, or earth upon the ground. Think about it. Just like a star shines out different in the night sky, how a star is brilliant in sight, in light. A pebble is different than a stone. So if you see a stone and a bunch of pebbles, or a few stones and a bunch of pebbles or sand, what does each of these stones be but a wish to be made, a wish to make, a way, a design, a path to make? And how many stones do lie along a path, along the way? Look at all the wishes you can make, and all the different directions your choice can take. You can make it of your choosing. You can make it of the choosing of followings of others. You can make it of a choice to protective choice. You can make it of choice in general. But what do you wish for? What stones along the path do I share with you? What stones along the path? A way and a method to find of what you dream, and wishes and dreams and thoughts. Because when you walk down the path, just walking down any old path, here or there, or down the sidewalk, you'll find that there's things out of place. There's like a stone here and a stone there, where it was just smooth and without breaking, like the darkness of the night. There seemed to be a stone appear, as though a star in the sky. So when you look and walking down the path, look for the stones. And when you see a stone, make a wish. And as each step you take in each stone you see, make another wish. And make them grander and grander until pretty soon laid before you is not only the path to where you are headed, but a path of design to where you seek to be. Because I share these pebbles, these thoughts, these stones along the path with you to show you and help you find your way to dream. And why not choose to create of it? You've got the design, you have the plan. Why not do it? For you only live once, one life. That's all you get. Are you going to make it one of spectacular, of amazement? Or is it just going to be, I lived, I died, I lived, I died? Because I want people out there who live to be as amazement greater than me and greater than any others, who live to be of the greatest desires of their hearts and choose to create those hearts and share those. Because just like with a star, do not share the stones along your path. Or else, if that person is not there, how will you find your way to what you see? There are times when working together, and then in times where it's immediately there, right before you, is trouble. And you're with a friend who sees the troubles as well. There's a place to share a stone, an idea, by creating each part. What did they do? What did you do? What did you work together in when you were together? But then when you go apart, once again, the stones along the path are apart. For you see, the choices you make are yours, and yours alone to make. You can choose to follow. Or else you can choose to break free and see the open page, the blank page with little specks of ink dropping and dripping upon it. A drop here and a drop there. What will this one become? This stroke, this hit, this strike, this strike, this stroke, this touch, this ting, this ding, this touch of paint here or there, or of aluminum, of metal, of alchemy, droplets from a fire as it drops onto the earth, from the fire as it burns, the celebration of choice that we shall create. Or do you want to paint a picture with me of choice, of celebration, of our choice and our reflection, of who we are and what we're about? You see, these little campfires we like, when we throw these beer cans and pop cans into for our non-alcoholic friends. And I invite those of the meager, those of little little means to join us as well. Because hey, we're just all sharing in party supplies. There's not going to be a cost to this. We're just going to have a good old time and have a good old party and share. Some might charge you, others might not. Depends upon the quantity available. But really it is a potluck style celebration. A potluck get together, having fun, enjoying life, and celebrating the wonder that we are and that we can be. And as those beer cans and pop cans fall into the fires, what will occur? What will occur as that metal melts upon the pavement? But a shiny, almost aluminum-like mirror painted at the intersections of these fires were lit. So are you going to be one to light a fire? Or go to a fire and throw a pop can in and start painting of the picture? Who knows what it'll appear as? For unknown possibility lies. But we know of that choice. We know that choice of law. So we don't have to do that. But what can we do? What can you accomplish along the stones of the path, like wishes and stars? What can you accomplish? What can you do in life? What is your greatest desire? Now what's your next greatest desire? What's another great desire? And another great desire? And another? And another? Like stones along the path they lie. Along walking down the street and seeing a rock on the side of the path or near the middle, saying, hey, that's a stone to wish upon. Let me think. Oh, what should my wish be? What choice and design of path should lie ahead? And when you are finished with your walk, where now have you got a plan to go to? But a place of where? But of your desires, of those stones along the path, just like wishes upon stars and sky. Isn't it amazing all the different ways we can think of possibilities and desires? Can you think of a desire for each stone along the path as you walk along the path? As you walk down the street or take a hike, or you're walking down the sidewalk, there's a stone in the middle of the sidewalk. Seems to be of, stonely shape. Of the size of maybe this, maybe larger, maybe smaller. But you'll know which one. You know which one I'm talking about. Not the pebbles, but the stones. And you make a wish upon each one. What kind of design, what kind of desire, what kind of path have you now created? What path have you plotted ahead in your future, in your hopes and dreams, and these magical stones that just fall upon the earth, that just lie everywhere all around? As those structures of pottery, stone, hardened of old, this clay pottery all around the streets, all these rocks as I share them with you, me being made of clay pottery myself, this vessel being of clay pottery since I share it. And stones, well, some stones are compositions, like clay, mixed together like mud and hardened over years and years. Some stones are not. But who can walk that path? Can you? Can you walk that path and make a desire upon each stone you see as you walk from here to there? And what do you find when you get done with the path after you've made a wish upon each one? When you've wished a desire on each stone you've crossed along the path. You don't have to pick up the stone. You can leave the stone. But the important part is that you remember the wish. Because that's the plan, that's the design, that's the plotting of your path ahead. A path to what? Well, what were you wishing for? Well, that would be what it is headed toward. Just like wishing on stars. So many different ways we can find our dreams and our desires in this world. What other ways do be? Well, that's yet to be known. But there's something unknown and limitless possibilities. You can count the fruits on a tree. Sit by a tree that bears some fruit. And it's got its leaves and it has its branches true. Now ensure the fruit that bear upon the tree. Make a wish for that fruit to be tasty and sweet. To share with the world like a good fruit mix. Whatever kind of fruit it might be. And the leaves, they lie like a surface, and the fruit, they lie like something sweet, something good and yummy, a tasty treat. A wish there upon each one. Can you get the whole tree and all the fruits you see as you walk about? Did you lose track of which fruit was which and which was where? Was it a tree with many fruits or just a few? Can you go to the next tree now and plot a path to your future there of desires and wishes upon the fruits that are nuts or acorns that bear from that tree there? See, there's so many ways to reach for our dreams and find paths and designs and ways of designing those great dreams of our hopes and our futures. Now, how can we not go after such dreams? You have the plans, you have the ways to make the plans. You have the ways to make the plans to get around the troublesome times within the plans. Or within the plans itself, protected the choice. The choice that was upon, how would you protect them? It's for all the world. And there's the design, there's the plan. And now protect again and wish again to protect in that choice. And now pretty soon they're on their end, wondering what to do. All by the path of the stones in your path. Can you make a wish upon each stone you cross, upon your path? And make a design, a path to what? You walk the path to where you were headed, but you produced a design to a path to where you want. Just imagine that. What a wondrous place that is. I'm sure it is, whichever it is you chose, indeed so true. My friend. Thank you for your time, Christopher Clayton of the United Unified Belief.